Hello. Hi everyone. Audio check as usual. Audio check before I keep yapping. Let's see. And yeah, it's nice. Nice to see everybody again. It's been a while since I streamed. I missed a couple. Well, not a couple, but like I didn't have a chance to stream that one time. How long has it been? My gosh. Okay, audio gorgeous. That's good. Hi guys. Yeah, alola, aloha. Oh, it's been years. Yeah, it really does feel like it's been years though. Okay, let me see. Can I hear my BGM? Let me... It's been so long too since I looked at my stream setup as well. Let me like turn it up. Is the BGM too loud? I turned it up a little bit. There we go, I can hear it now. I hope it's not too loud. Maybe it is. Maybe I'll turn it down a little. Yank. There you go. Yay. Ooh, okay, let me check if I forgot anything. No. But Quinn, your pen broke? No. Dang. That's so sad. Like, I've never had a digital pen break on me, surprisingly. So, that's sad. Your tablet pen. Ooh, finger painting. My gosh. And finger painting, I haven't done that since I was like a kid. Yeah, true. Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Actually, it's about that time. Like in a minute. We're gonna start in a minute. Yeah, you can tell I'm like so out of practice in like streaming. It's been a hot minute. Let me see. Oops. Okay. Oop. Where is it? Here. Wait. There we go. Oh. Dang. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we are doing features today, by the way. So, thanks for reminding me, Kevin. We are doing features. I got a handful. So, yeah, we'll be featuring that. But you know what? I'll just get started. It's about that time. So, yeah. Good afternoon, everyone. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Whatever whatever time it is. Welcome to the stream. So, today, I want to finish old stream art that I feel like I could expand on more. And I had a poll, and I put it up, and this is what won the poll. This is from an old stream. We have the formal wear designs from then, and I feel like I want to do a scene, but I'm gonna ask chat because I want to ask chat. This is a more interactive stream. I want to know what everybody thinks we should go with. Like, for example, do you want to like redraw them, or like do you want to like put them in a scene? I'm kind of leaning towards a scene, honestly. So I might do just that. But yeah. So before we continue, actually, I want to let everybody know that streaming at Wing Canvas, and our mission at Wing Canvas is to make art education easily accessible to everyone. So join us for free live streamed lessons every week, because we're not just a YouTube channel, we're an online school of illustration, helping art nerds turn their passion into income. And shout out to our amazing students and members for supporting our mission. We love seeing your incredible artwork and watching your skills improve in our classes and weekly critiques. And if you're an art nerd too, be sure to join our Discord, where you can find our notes and artwork from our streams, as well as art challenges and other resources to help you improve as an artist. So yeah. There we go. It's been a while too since I did an ad read, so it's been a while since I did everything. Oh my gosh. I guess there's much to talk about. Ooh, add more designs like an androgynous one. Ooh, that would be cool. Trying to think. Okay, let me try drawing like a few scenes first. Okay, maybe I'll copy paste them first so that I have the original. Because, oh, oops. I opened something by accident. I opened, close. And there we go. Ooh, hair accessories. Okay, maybe I'll do like little doodles. I'll take like a few minutes and then let's look over some Discord submissions because we highlight, or not highlight, but we feature some Discord submissions from our audience actually every month. So every month we have a different stream or different theme. Not different stream. So yeah. Let's see. So I wanna try drawing a scene, and I'll probably change your pose around too. And oops, the way I usually like to start off is to just do a thumbnail, a mini version of the drawing first. Here we go. Because in case you didn't know, this is actually a space-themed outfit, formal wear, and it was pretty fun. Because I feel like I fleshed them out enough, but we'll see. We'll see if I could like change it around. Yeah. There we go. And I'll be using techniques that I did, or I'll be using techniques that I used from other streams that I did, like drawing backgrounds for characters. So yeah, maybe this is like a little refresh on that too, in a way. Let's see. Ooh, and thank you. Yeah, thank you, Lancelot. Oh my gosh. But I was thinking, ever since this won the poll, you know, I was kind of racking my brain, trying to think of what scenes I could do. And one of them was kind of this castle courtyard design. Delete. Okay, maybe instead of it being offset, I kind of want to do like... Okay, this is inspired by like a certain scene, honestly. Maybe I'll shrink it down a little bit more. I kind of want to do a maybe like longer one. So yeah, this is how I thumbnail my artworks. I like to start off with like a little doodle, right? And you can see that I'm trying to think of the overall picture here. So initially I wanted to do landscape, but now I want to do like a portrait, like a taller drawing. So I was thinking like, you know, you have character here, and then character here. Maybe they're like in the stairs, some sort of staircase, I think. Like that. Like that. Let's see. Well, the color theory, yeah. My gosh. Well, that's okay. This one, I don't know. I kind of like the blue that I did for this one. So, yeah, color theory really racks your brain. But honestly, for me, I just pick whatever looks satisfying. Because I definitely want to do a night scene, that's for sure. There. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. There we go. Ooh, a spiral staircase? Maybe. We could try that later. Because at the moment, I kind of don't know where I'm going with this artwork. You know, I'm not sure. where to go with it. But I do know, like, I want to do some sort of fountain. So to keep with, like, the star theme, maybe I'll do this. And then some sort of fountain design right here. Like the classic sort of Minecraft water fountain that everybody makes with the topper and like the cake layers, like that. And maybe maybe I want to do like a garden actually. A garden like that. And then here and there. Maybe I'll shrink it down more even. So yeah, this is pretty much the process of thumbnailing. Oh, and you know what? Okay, I gotta change these stairs. We gotta be what's it called? We gotta be accessible here. We gotta put a ramp. There we go. And then I'll make it symmetrical too. There we go. Got a ramp. Yank, yank. And then, now I wanted to put a bush here. There. And there. Let's see. Yeah, accessibility. Here. And let's see. So this is the point of a thumbnail, you know, you're able to see what you're going for early on, because a lot of the time, you know, artists have a really hard time drawing because they don't know what they're going for. And thumbnails are like a really easy way for me to orient myself and like see where I'm going with my artwork. There you go. And by the way, I had a really specific manga scene actually that inspired this. So shout out to people who kind of see it. Just in case somebody like recognizes it. There. There. I don't know, this is just the first thing that I thought of when I was thinking of a scene for formal wear. There. And then let's see. Yeah, maybe this is like some sort of garden. There. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, Sekri, it just changes the way you view things, right? It reminds me of, cause Sekri's talking about color theory. And yeah, it really does change the way you see things. Like, the better you get at art, the more you're like, wow, I see things a lot differently compared to other people now, actually. So, yeah, with color theory, you're like, wow, oh my gosh, the world just opened up. It reminds me of the blue dress. I don't know if people remember the blue dress, but it was never white and gold. I don't know why people thought it was white and gold to begin with. It was never white and gold. It was blue and black, and the sun was shining on it. Yeah, because like they gotta be trolling, right? There's no way you see any other color. It's funny. But no, I totally see it though, like with the yellow. Skin is orange tinted. I mean, in some occasions it is, yeah. There. Yeah, maybe I'll get rid of this fountain topper. Here. And then here you go. And some clouds. Ooh. Are you going to show any art challenge submissions on the stream? Yes, I will. I just wanted to take the time to sketch some ideas first, and then we'll take a look-see. So I'll do that probably in 3 minutes, let's say, because like I kind of like where this artwork is going. But yeah, chat, how do you feel about this so far. What would you add? Let me know. Because what I was thinking is, we have the fountain right here, and then I'm not sure if like I would want to add a flourish or something like that, and then some bushes. So I want to keep this like really, what's it called? Really like the garden setting, I think. Excuse me. And I don't know where I'll add like I guess I'll add like some lights here or something. Maybe the fountain's glowing. I don't know. Excuse me. Okay, but let me see. I gotta get used to like looking at chat again as well. It's been a while. Let's see. Yeah, you like it? Hi. Hello, hello. The Raimon's in chat. Can't believe this. Yeah, glowing fountain. Because, their outfits are space themed, and I'm trying to think of ways to make it more spacey. Like, I don't want to go futuristic. Maybe I'll add like some gargoyles or something somewhere. Like, not necessarily gargoyles, but like statues maybe. Maybe I'll add like, and there. Yeah. So far, this is thumbnail number 1. There you go. Maybe I'll try like another approach after we look at the student submissions, the Discord submissions. There you go. Yoink, yoink. There we go. Yay. And you can see with the moon, I kind of wanted, maybe, actually one of the things we could do to make this fancier, because I feel like it's too symmetrical. That's my problem with it right now. I was thinking of adding like floating islands or something. Right there. There. But I don't know if that's like too much, but we'll see. There. And then there we go. Maybe some trees here. There. Classic. Easy way to make things feel more fantasy. Make things feel cooler. There. And there you go. And I decided to go with like a simpler approach for the background because I didn't want to overthink it. I just wanted to highlight the characters in the background. There we go. I don't know. Actually, let's see. Yeah, this is what I got so far. But oh well. Well, let's go over it some more after, because I want to take a look at the Discord submissions. So yeah, people have been waiting, but for those who just came in and aren't aware, we have a Discord. And we have our audience submit their artwork, and every month we have a theme. So our theme for this month is juvenile mischief. So try to think along the lines of your OCs doing stuff. Just draw illustrations of your OCs doing stuff, being themselves, hanging out, whatever it is. Juvenile mischief. But yeah, let's take a look-see. There we go. Here we go. Alright. So there's some notes here, but I wanted to feature Wendy's. So thanks for submitting. And I found this one really cute. So this is their OCs. And let me read their notes here. So they said in this one, their OCs are passing notes, and they wrote, they're in the back of a boring classroom. Sparrow and Lavender will pass notes with silly drawings or jokes on them, and Leo, however, is dead set on paying attention. So yeah, I really like this one because you get a read of their OC's personalities, and I think it's really cute, and like the diversity in like their OCs. Yeah, it's really cute. I know, good story here, right? Yeah. I also love like I said, the diversity in the designs. You have Sparrow with the wings on their back, and then Lavender, all purple. Yeah, lavender is one of my favorite colors. I think whenever people ask me, it juggles. Whenever people ask me about my favorite color, I mean, it juggles between lavender or rose gold. Rose gold is so nice. And then we have Leo on the very left. Locked in. Leo's locked in. I was actually listening to class. What a nerd. And I really like the tables, the perspective going into it. If I had a recommendation, it'd probably be to like add something to the walls, like maybe a window or some sort of poster to make it less just a wall, make it more lively. But other than that, thanks, Wendy. This is really cute. Thanks for submitting. And next up, there we go. We have Carl's submission. So he's a student of mine actually. So I have him in a couple classes, and I really like this artwork. I know, actually, now that I think about it, I said OCs earlier, but it's not limited. So I should bring that up actually. The prompts are not like rigid rules. It doesn't have to be your OCs. But here you got some bitey Pokemon. Trying to think. This is Fuoko, right? Because Scarlet and Violet, I'm not too familiar with. You got Fuoko, you got Gibble, and I think that's Totodile. Totodile kind of looks like he's in an Animal Crossing style. It's really cute. And my favorite part is that he submitted the shiny version of them too. So yeah. What did I say? Fuoko? I was thinking of Fuamoko, to be honest. Oh my god, Hololive brain rot. But Fuakoko. But yeah, I think it's really cute. Like all their different personalities. Where Fuakoko's like, hello. And then Gibble is all sleepy, and Totodile all humming. It's really cute. And I didn't know Fuakoko shiny was it's my least favorite shiny, honestly. The one where they just kind of turn slightly different. But yeah, I like how the font colors change too based on their shiny color. It's nice. I really like it. And I know I pasted it together, but these are actually like two separate photos. I should have now that I post this, I should have like separated a little bit. But it's really nice, it's a nice square, and it feels like it'd be perfect for a shirt. So it's really cute. Yeah. Thanks again, Carl, for submitting. Very nice. And then for the last submission, ta-da! I have Screams. So I really love this one because, it's traditional and it's watercolor. Watercolor is probably one of my favorite traditional mediums. And I like the movement on this one. You can see that the fish, the big fish is caught right there in like the water splash. And just the movement, Yeah, traditional W, exactly. There's a lot of movement in this artwork that I really like, with the splash and then the water, the shores kind of crashing, the waves crashing on the shore, I mean, and the clouds in the sky. It's a really soothing piece. I really like it. And what else? Yeah, the purples. Again, purple purple shows up again. Maybe that's why I really like this one too. And let's see. Yeah, looking at it, You know, they didn't waste any space. Honestly, every piece of space, every piece of what's it called, workable, drawable space is worked in. You know, and I really like it. It's detailed without it being too distracting. You know, which is a really good trait to have in your artwork. And also, it's the beach. Oh my gosh, it's almost summer. And for some of you, it already is summer. So, yeah, it fits the vibe as well. So it's perfect. Very, very nice. Oh, and last thing I noticed actually is the splashes of yellow. I really love the splashes of yellow on the back of the fish. It's kind of like, you know, the sunlight reflecting on the back of the fish. And yellow and purple just go really well together. It's really nice. It's a really nice color combo. But yeah, that's it for our submissions. These are the 3 I wanted to feature. So if you want a chance to be featured in our stream, join our Discord and check out the Art Challenges channel and submit your stuff. Get featured. So yeah, thanks again to everybody for sharing their work. But yeah, let's go back. We're so back. There we go. But you know, I've been looking at my nails every now and again because I've never done this before, but I painted my nails and I really like it. I painted them like a really nice pearl white. So now every time I draw, I'm like, wow. Oh my gosh, it's so nice actually. Let me try to like color it in. So imagine, right, this is my finger, like that. And then it's nice to see it like this. And then there's like some slight blue, slight purple. So it's iridescent. And then it's sparkly. It's got some sparkly colors on it too. So it's like that. And there. So it's really pretty. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Here. And let me go back to here. But yeah, it was really fun painting my nails, and I should have gotten more colors, honestly, because all I got was like pearl white, and then I got pink, but the pink wasn't standing out very well actually. Like when I tried it on, it was kind of like milk, like a milk color. It wasn't even remotely pink. I don't know. It's false advertising. Oh my gosh. Yeah, because I was picking between pink or teal. It was like this metallic teal. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wish I picked the metallic teal over the pink. But the pearl white though, the pearl white was perfect. And I'm glad I picked that one. It's so nice. There you go. Okay, I'll put this as thumbnail number 1. I'll probably try like another idea. What time is it? Okay. Or actually, okay, I'm kind of dead set on adding a background. But trying to think. Yeah, maybe I'll ask what chat thinks actually. So chats, what kind of background do you want to see? Let me know. Is there like something you think would be perfect? Because one of the things I could think of is a ballroom, kinda. But then also I kinda don't want to draw many characters. Maybe I could just copy paste them, but outside a castle. Ooh. Let's see. Yeah, maybe I'll try that. So yeah. Let me try. Ooh, ballroom. Okay. Yeah, maybe we could see a castle from outside the ballroom. Would be kind of good. Okay. There. Yeah, spiral staircase moment. I would love a spiral staircase, but then maybe I could like insert it somewhere actually for Quinn. But the reason why I'm not picking one is because I want to work with the characters I already have. And I feel like for a spiral staircase, a perfect view would be like this. You know, like you have your characters at like this angle. There you go. I feel like this would be perfect, and then maybe like that. Also, okay, now that I think about it, this is kind of a nightmare to draw. I kind of don't want to do that. Here. I was thinking of this situation, right? Where they're kind of aura farming up the stairs. So, and they're like that. There you go. Aura farming. But then also it's kind of a nightmare to draw stairs already. Okay, that's idea number 1. Well, actually, this is idea number 1. Okay, but let me try. Yeah. Task to undertake. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I did a double take. I was like, Undertale? Because I've been replaying Deltarune, actually. I'm just at chapter 1 again. Because it's been a hot minute since I played Deltarune. I played it like when it came out, chapter 1 and 2. And I'm like, man, that was like so long ago that I don't even remember anymore. Aurora farming. Yeah. Aurora. I'm trying to think. Aurora was Sleeping Beauty. So I guess Aurora farming is if you aura farm while you're sleeping. Yeah, anyway, Deltarune. My gosh, like, I've been avoiding spoilers everywhere, pretty much. So in case you want to talk about Deltarune, you could keep it in, like, chapter 1 and chapter 2. But 3 and 4, I have not played. Yeah. Okay, let's see. I'm kind of thinking, okay, if this is the frame. No spoilers, yeah. That's crazy. Deltarune came out 7 years ago. My gosh. Because I still remember people were like making fun of Kingdom Hearts. They were like, oh my gosh, Undertale 2 came out before Kingdom Hearts 3, which is crazy. And it's gonna happen again. Like, honestly, GTA 6 is gonna come out before Kingdom Hearts 4. I'm not gonna lie. At this rate. There you go. Maybe shrink you down. Like, it's actually like so wild. They announced Kingdom Hearts 4 3 years ago, and all we have are screenshots and one trailer. That's it. My gosh. Big stretch. There we go. Here. There. Yeah, I'm trying to think of like how I would do this ballroom. There. Okay, this one's kind of boring actually for a ballroom. Okay, I have an idea actually. So how about this? I'm kind of cooking with this chat, so watch this. So you got them here. And what if I did this? They're like balcony right here. Maybe I'll shrink it down a little. There. Look, I'm kind of cooking with this. There. But it's okay. They're just a placeholder right now. So there. And then doop, doop. And then I want to know what everybody thinks with this one actually. Hold on. I'm gonna do like probably do like two options here. So we got option number 1. This is the, got a gate here. Of course. There. And then this is the entrance back into the castle. So here, and then I'll do this. So would you prefer that there's a window back into the ballroom? So like this. Maybe you could see like maybe some like flowers or something right here. Pretend this is like the best flowers I've ever seen. Right there. And then yeah. And there's people dancing probably. There we go. Oh, okay, let me see what chat's saying. I was here on the original scene. Ooh, what are we doing with it today? I wanted to put it in a scene instead of it just being, 2 characters. So here's scene number 1. And then here's scene number 2. And then hold on. So let me shrink down. Like here. And let's see. And actually, Quinn, it's not even the full game yet. We're still missing 3 chapters for Deltarune. So it's not done yet. Here. Okay. And here's my other idea. So I delete you. Delete. Here we go. Let's say I think right here you see side of the castle. Actually, we could even like shrink it down like that. I think there you go. And then some sort of backdrop right here. Maybe I'll do the floating islands again. There. And then the moon? Nah, I don't know where to put the moon. So we'll see. Maybe the moon being here? Nah, that's too much. Maybe I'll put the moon right here. So I'll put some trees like there. Ooh, the garden idea the best. Hold on, let me try to flesh this out. And then we're a democracy here, so let's have chat vote on which one would be the best one. So here. And then let's see. Here. Maybe I'm trying to think of what I could put here. Maybe like a castle, like Kevin recommended from the beginning. Some sort of castle design right there. There. And then maybe some floating. Maybe like that. Here we go. Yeah, I'll probably like flesh this out later because what I want to do right now is I want to settle on like what's it called? A thumbnail that we need to flesh out. Okay, so there, and then probably like, there we go. There you go. I'll just try to rush this out more. Okay, so let's see. I'll do a little vote now. Okay, let me. This number 2, number 1, you. Yank. Okay, so I'll label them actually, so that we have a good, let's go. There you go. Look at that. So first off, I'll name this the garden idea. Garden. This one is, I guess let's call this the view. And then this one, let's call it ballroom. There you go. Okay, let me put up a poll in chat. I'll give it like a minute, probably. Or, you know, let's just yap about something while it goes. Which... Okay, let me yank. Put that in. Garden. View. Ballroom. There we go. Okay, I put it up in chat. Go vote, chat. Go. So here, I'll zoom in on it a little. So, let's see. I think a ballroom party would fit, so why not have them be near a ballroom? Yeah. Yeah, see, elaborate staircase. I don't know what it is, but like, staircase just exudes formal for some reason. Like, spiral staircase, and I did the garden. This is like the first one I did. Like, they're walking up the stairs. Yeah. And this one, you know, they're like at a balcony for the view. And then this one, you can see like the window, pretty much. It's a window view of the ballroom. Because it's a ramp, but sophisticated. Yeah. Hello. Hi, Jess. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, right now we're just voting. So votes. Which composition do I flesh out? There you go. We love a good balcony. Yeah, right now it's pretty split. Everybody, okay, garden is starting to gain like what's it called? Getting a lead. But we'll wait. But yeah, this is pretty much my, what's it called? My process of how I like to do like my backgrounds, pretty much. Especially if I've already drawn the character. Ooh, howdy howdy. Pick garden. Nice. Yeah, the garden was the first one I made. But yeah, you could see with this one, I didn't really go very technical with the backgrounds. It's just pretty basic, you know, pretty head-on. Because sometimes that's just the simplest answer is the best one. Sometimes. It's like, what was that thing again? I don't know what it's called, but the concept, you know how we have Chekhov's gun, right? Where if you introduce a gun in chapter 1, it has to be shot sometime. What was it? Something's razor. I think for that one, it's that the simplest explanation is sometimes the best one, or the correct one. It was something like that. I'm paraphrasing. Yeah, Occam's razor. That's the one. I don't know what they're called. I guess a concept or an idea. I forget what they're called. They're not writing rules, but I forget. I'm just thinking out loud. Yeah, the obvious answer is usually the answer. That's the one. Not the simplest one, but the obvious one. Let me drink some water. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, you know what? It's a storytelling rule, not a law. True? Let's go, garden! Yeah, I think... Let's see. Actually, I gotta check something. Yeah, you know what? I will just end the poll. There you go. Yay. There you go. So, garden won. Of course, I'm glad. Glad you guys voted. So, thanks for participating. There you go. Oh, hi Colfer. It's been a while. My gosh. But you missed it. But we were voting on compositions to do for this one. But yeah. Let's see. Hide. I guess we'll go back to this. And let me sort my layers. Spare. Yank. And you. And let me save my file. Okay. So now that we got a composition we're happy with, let me just expand it. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. There. And honestly, I'm still kind of undecided in the background. I don't know about the floating islands yet. But we'll see. Okay, so hide you. Let me see how it would look smaller. Did I draw on... Oh well. Okay, so I was thinking of making it slightly smaller, but wider. There we go. There we go. Ooh, working on a mermaid scene? That's so nice. I guess we're both working with like a lot of blues for our artwork. That'll be nice. There we go. Okay. So what I'll do now is I'll kind of trim my artwork here. I got like foreground, midground, and background. So let me just get rid of this. So I want to separate the background here, and then I'll probably separate the foreground. Foreground being this. Okay. Cut. Oops. Cut. Paste. Yeah. There you go. Because this is the nice part about learning. You know, like, I know for a lot of artists, they think like, yeah, I should be studying fundamentals 24/7. But sometimes, you know, you could be taking up all this information in your brain, but you gotta practice it. And practicing it like this, like the way I'm doing it, is pretty fun. It's one of my favorite things to do. Because now, you know, like, the first few times you probably do it, you'd be, you know, taking your time and like thinking about like all the steps. But as you go along and get more used to it, like you start forming a, what's it called? Start forming a workflow. Then it becomes pretty simple. There you go. Let's see what I got. Oh, this is the frame. I don't need the frame. Think. There you go. Oh man. Okay, never mind. Delete. Okay. So what I'm doing right now... Ooh. You should have fun before the fundamentals. Yeah. Before the mentals. Otherwise you can't mentally cope with it. Yeah? Exactly. And honestly, having fun with it is pretty underrated because if you have fun, then you keep practicing. And if you keep practicing, you just get better. Maybe I'll turn this down. There you go. You. Okay, maybe I will keep these separate too. I'll separate the fences. Okay. Actually, yeah, I'll just separate them after. I want to just color them up. And I kind of want it to be a yellow moon. There you go. So maybe there. Kind of this color. And then... let's see. Dark night. Dark night sky. Right here. Yeah, the cheese moon. Okay, maybe I'll keep it on a separate layer actually. Right here. I think those are too saturated. Maybe like somewhere here. And yeah, and this is another thing I noticed from my students in class is whenever they want to go with like a dark like scene, they always go for like colors around here. And there's nothing really wrong with that. But I will say that these are pretty deep and they might show up differently in different screens. So be wary of that. Because, you know, not all screens are made equal. There are some of them, you know, it might not even show up that detail you put. So there we go. Let's see. Okay. Then I'll try to do this. Ooh, and if Sekri's here, look at this. I added some purple around the moon, but it looks so yellow. Look at that. Ooh, color theory. It's crazy. Then probably add like some blue like that right there. And also another reason why I tell students to save these darker colors is so that they could build up to it. You know, try to build up to putting these colors down. There we go. Let's see. Okay. I'll put the fountain in now. Yeah, Chev rules the rule. Chev rules. Let's see. Is it true that the moon is made of cheese? They're getting too close. They're figuring out the truth. They've come too close. Okay. So I'll try to think. Maybe... this glowing fountain. Trying to think of what colors would be nice. There. For now, this is just a placeholder. And then... let's see. Try to color in the, here you go, color in the stone. Right there. These are just placeholders for now. There. Yeah, my hungry butt could never go to the moon. Just cheese everywhere. Big stretch. On everyone's soul. Oh my gosh, Sekri, this is like the third time you bet everybody's soul on something. This is the 5th time you've done this. Let's see. I wonder. Honestly, actually, could probably go without the multiply layer, or not. The past 2 times you made it. This is true. This is true. There we go. Maybe. Trying to think of how I would continue. Okay, for these characters, I'll probably put them in like that. Probably put like a multiply over them, because right now they kind of don't fit the vibe. So I'm gonna give them some. There. Oh, that's really dark. 61%. Right here. There we go. I'll just delete this. This one. I do need this one. Just erase everything. Everything here. And you. There we go. Okay, so what I was thinking for this one. Your phone's overheating. Oh my gosh, we're cooking too hard. We're cooking. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. Here. Merch. Oh my gosh, Elden Ring. I didn't have a chance to play Night Ring yet. Like, I played a little bit when my friend let me. I played Recluse because she's really pretty. And it was fun. But I've been playing like so many Souls-likes, honestly, because I've been trying to replay Liza P so that I could get to the DLC as well. Liza P is really good. I highly recommend it. There you go. Here. There. Don't spoil Night Rain. I want to play it. But you can't find it anywhere. I want the hard copy. And yeah, it's true though. Owning like physical media, it just hits different. It just hits like looking at your Steam library. It's not as inspiring compared to like if you see like a whole wall of like video games. Like wow, it's so fun. And there. Okay. And then I'm gonna try to climb the stairs now. Let me see. I'll close the characters actually to see how misaligned the stairs are actually, I think. Yeah, Pinocchio Bloodborne. Pretty much. But yeah, I like well, I was about to talk about spoilers actually. I can't talk about it for Lies of P. But yeah, I like just the whole concept and the vibe. It's so good. Yeah. My gosh. Yeah, that's true. Mr. Half said like it's in the fine print. You don't actually own your like digital games, which is crazy. Let's see. Probably add more stairs actually. I think. Yeah, it is wild. Probably just this. There we go. See, imagine if I had to draw like stairs that were not facing forward. That'd be so hard. My gosh. Imagine if I had to do a spiral staircase too. Oh my gosh. That would take like so long. I would honestly, like, if I had to do a 3D or like a spiral staircase, I'd probably just 3D model it and then paint over it. That's probably what I'll do. There you go. Because honestly, working with Blender, it's pretty fun too. You know, I haven't touched Blender in a while, but I know, right? But pretty much, drawing a bunch of boxes that's pretty much just how I draw. Photo bashing a spiral staircase? Oh gosh. That'd be so hard. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Ooh. Yeah, Kevin just posted the link. Yeah, me and Gonzalo will be streaming together. We'll be taking a look at your OCs together. So that'll be fun. Out for that. That's awesome. There we go. What time is it? 3. Oh my gosh. Nope. Delete. Okay, maybe I'll adjust this a little actually. Think. There we go. Because like I'm trying to eyeball pretty much you. So, it's a little bit off center. There. Then you. Get a little bit over. Let's see. Okay, gotta lock in for a little bit here. Okay, close enough. Anyway. Yeah, excited for that stream, me too. Big stretch. Yeah, okay. Maybe I'll go with like normal colored water actually. We'll see. Because at first, the glowing fountain is a nice idea, but I think it takes away too much attention now. Okay, there's the moon. And then I'm gonna put some like greenery. Here. I guess I don't need this anymore. Delete. And then more greenery. Yeah, this is like my favorite thing to do for framing my artworks. Just putting some trees in the foreground right here, some branches. It's always fun. Yeah, Quinn. I don't know if you know this one TikTok, but the way you said that, it reminds you of this one where there's a guy and he's going like, look at this devious little creature. He's up to no good. Dubious little beast. I forget what else he says. He's like, ugh, the foul creature. Oh my gosh. The foul creature has committed the most atrocious crime. I forgot how it went, but it was something like that. And you know, it's kind of a crime, honestly, with how hard it is to find TikToks. It's like, because I don't go on TikTok, but you know, sometimes the memes, they breach containment. And it's always so hard to look for like memes once they escape. Because like there's just a bajillion things on TikTok that like it's hard to look for them. Trying to think. Yeah, maybe I'll put the bars now. Like one of my favorite ones that I still can't find to this day is, do you know those TikToks where they're like $500 or the skateboard, and then they pick the skateboard and they're like, this skateboard or once in a lifetime trip to to this place. It's the one where like you have to pick between the two and then they keep upping the ante. But I saw one and it's for aliens. And the guy's like, would you like to meet the king of Glorbulon or 6 solar farms? And it's like, it's got this weird alien like filter, and it's like the most brain rot thing I've ever seen, but it was so funny and it cracked me up. But I can't find it anymore because I sound like a psycho every time I try to describe it. And then one of them was like, would you like to meet Ampular Glorbulus or or go to the slime farms of Mars? And it's like, I'm gonna have to meet the Emperor of Glorbulon. Yeah, alien TikTok. My gosh. So much brain rot. Okay, so there. But my other favorite TikTok is, it's one of those reply ones, and the guy's like, can you guess what these words are? And then there's like a picture imagine this, right? There's a picture of a mansion, and then the guy's like, a manor, a haunted house. Hmm. What's this one? A ghoul. A zombie. Hmm. And what's this? Hemomancer. A vampire. Hmm. I like that one so much. I love that one. Lycanthrope. A werewolf. Hmm. Lycanthrope. I don't know, like calling a vampire a hemomancer is so extra, and I've never. It's so good. Hemomancer. A ghoul. A cadaver. A skeleton. But yeah, I'm not on TikTok. I don't have a TikTok account, but they got some funny memes over there. Let's see. You. Just merge you. There you go. Yay. And you. Copy paste. Yeah, it's really funny because if you compare meme culture back in the day to what it is now, there's so much memes coming out that like people can't catch up. Because everybody's got like their own circle. But back then, everybody just knew what memes were. You know, it's like me gusta or I'm a fire in Malayzor. Like those old memes. Or like, you know, good guy Greg, scumbag Steve. Everybody, it's just one meme. And now everybody got memes. That's crazy. I can't keep up. Oh, and thank you, Shira. Yeah, I try my best. There we go. Yeah, pretty much. Fast fashion. This is true. Yeah. And it's, what's it called? Actually, if you want to use new terms, it's slop. See that around so much. Slop. Ah, big stretch. And thank you for the warning. It's okay, I've been keeping track. There you go. Kind of want to keep star motif. But yeah, if you look at my artwork so far, notice how I haven't zoomed in yet, because I am focusing on the broad strokes at the moment. You know, if I had enough time, I would be closing in and like, what's it called? I'd be putting all these details, but at the moment, I don't have that luxury, so I will just, you know, work on the artwork as a whole. Like, I would have made the fences more detailed, honestly, but it's what I got. Yeah, I know, so much slop. There you go. I'll probably put like some lights somewhere as we go. Oh, oops, I locked transparency, that's why. And then you. I'll try to put some darker shades. I think. Okay, I gotta move you a little bit. Okay. Let me see. There. There you go. Yay. And then... yeah, I gotta put something in the background. Because I kind of changed my mind on the floating islands. I think it's a bit too... I guess, cluttered. So I'll probably put maybe shooting stars or something. I feel like that'd be fun. Okay. For now, I'm like trying blue. But I'll try like something else as we go. Maybe yellow, just to match. There you go. We'll see. Maybe for now, I'll leave it like that. Excuse me. There you go. Yeah, okay, for now, that's my placeholder. Because I am not sure. I might add stuff. Let me try something. Yeah, you can see that with the way I what's it called? Ooh, I kinda like this. Look at that. There's like a light down there. Light on the ground. With the way I do my artworks, especially if I don't know what I'm doing, or like where I'm going with my artwork, I give myself a lot of space, you know, to change stuff. So for example, like this, right? Adding some light down here. I'll probably add this. Yeah. Blue multiply. I could. That's true. Maybe I'll add blue multiply over this. Let me see. You. You guys know what you're doing when you're painting? I know, right? I think. Sometimes I don't, to be honest. I have a vague idea. But that's all you need. A vague idea. Let me see. Yeah, I like that better. You. And you. You. There we go. Ooh, what do you think of speed art videos? I love them because you get to see the full process. And I actually do have a channel of speed paints. So I have my own channel where I do post my, what's it called? Speed art. Okay. There you go. Printer ink in this economy? It's so true. Ooh. Trying to think. Okay, looking at the time. Yeah. True. I think it's neat. And like you get to you just get to see the whole thing, you know? Get to see the whole process. Pretty much. But you know, I steered the ship pretty much. So give yourself that space to steer the ship and just draw your stuff. You, because I'm trying to think. Maybe I should do it now actually. Where's the moon? Where's the moon layer? There it is. What is this? Oh. What is this? Ah, stars. What is you? Okay. Okay. Glow dodge time. Here we go. And then some orange. Let me see. Obviously, I'm not gonna make it like hot bright like this, but let me see. I think it excuse me, needs to be darker. Multiply. You. And then multiply. Oops. Here. There. I think that's a lot better. I think I should start lighting them actually. Ooh, do you have any advice on how to get street art more noticed? I try advertising, but yeah, little to views. Honestly, the technique I see is on TikTok, because if you just put your speed paint, you know, it doesn't really get a lot of interest. So what I suggest is to learn editing, because some people, what they like to do is they like to tell a story while the speed paint is happening. So they tell a really funny story where they're like, I almost threw away this artwork. Here's why. And then they start like telling a story. Or another thing they do without speaking is they show the artwork, right? And then they show just the satisfying parts of the drawing. And then they put like these nice edits. So for example, you know, there'd be like one edit where it's just, you know, just sketch. And then there'd be one scene where it's like, ooh, look at that. He's adding the satisfying part. Like he's what's it called? He's starting to light the artwork like that. And then it skips, you know, it kind of jumps around to only the interesting parts. So yeah, that's the thing about speed paints. That's how you get them to be noticed. That's how I see it, at least. Those are the ones that pop off the most. And there. That's what I notice. Here. But yeah. Pretty much just try to get your viewers invested, you know. I think the third way to get people invested in your speed paints is to make godlike artwork. So that's like another option. So like make what people are interested in. Oh, oops. No. I dragged out. There you go. Oopsies. Doopy. Let me try to like I'll glow dodge just like real hard. But I guess this is the best I can get. Trying to think. Okay, maybe I'll leave the speed like this. Oh no, chat. I have to use my brain a little bit. Let me try to add some Starting to add like the moonlight and stuff. But I don't want it to be that bright. Just slightly. Yeah, maybe the moon is too bright. You. There you go. Yeah, I did see you story time. Yeah. You should, yeah. Try. Because for me, I'm not really that interested. I just want to post my speed paints. There. Okay, maybe that's too dark. Too bright. What time is it? Okay. 30 minutes. Oh, it's these. Okay. I'll make these darker. Where's my brush? Not sure if this would look nice. There you go. There. And then let me see. Wonder if this would look good. Yeah. Trying to see how like I would add trees or something. The foreground. And I'm not sure if I want to block the moon out. Maybe I'll do this. There. There. Where is my brush? There. There. Maybe like this. Yay. There. Okay, let me see what chat's saying. Ooh, link to my speed art. Hold on. Let me stretch. I don't usually advertise my stuff, honestly. Trying to think if I should. Because my policy on it is if you find it, you find it. But then I never really talk about my personal art stuff, actually. So maybe if you find it, you find it. It's not that hard, honestly. There. There. But that's my policy. Teehee. Yeah. You want my speed art? You can have it. I left all my speed arts in one spot. Okay, let's see. Okay, let me... Maybe I'll tone down these trees a bit. Oops. Yeah. I'll squish them a little, like that. I think. There we go. I think this is a lot better. Then I'll probably There we go. 30-minute warning. Ruh-roh. Man. Yeah, I'll just leave it like this, honestly. There you go. Yeah, welcome. Welcome, Scream. Oh, Scream! Wait! Scream, I featured your artwork. Here, let me... Artist in chat! Everybody say hi. But let me go back. Scream, oh my gosh, look at this. This is them. They made this. Like, this beautiful watercolor painting with a lot of action. Look at that. So nice. Artist in chat points. That's you. Everybody shake their hand. Chat, shake their hand right now. There you go. We're talking about nice artwork that looks good. Look at that. I featured yours. There you go. There you go. I did it. Jarvis, clip that. Put that in the montage, Jarvis. That's so funny. Yeah, there you go. There. And let's see. Probably add more flowers after. But I will flush out the water. Okay. Over here. Maybe there. I should honestly I'll just make a what am I doing? Symmetry ruler. Here. And there. I like the little handshake emoji, that's really cute. Cute. And there. Yeah. How are we feeling so far about this artwork, everybody? Thoughts? Concerns? Anything you'd want to add? There you go. Probably add like a little thing there. We're cooking. Yes, we're cooking, chat. Okay, so I was thinking this isn't just some ordinary star. Maybe, yeah, I'll just darken it. I'll make it like there. There you go. There. And then you. Darken you a little bit. There. Hey. Ooh, some stars in the sky could be nice. True. I've been neglecting the sky too much. Let's see. Let me try to like flesh this star out first before I do that. I'll add some yellow, just a little bit of yellow. Okay. Here and there. Okay, perfect. Stretch. Ugh. Okay. Let me see how I would add some stars in the sky. You. They kind of look like fireflies, actually, with how big they are. Particle size. A little bit smaller. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Okay, so what I'll do is I will do this. I'll like splash some stars and then where's my eraser? So I'll erase them in the brighter parts of the sky. Or actually, not like completely. There. There we go. Just a little bit of stars. And glow dodge. Well, you know, it's too small to even notice. But yeah, how do we feel about the trees actually? Does everybody like the trees? So here's it without and with. Maybe I'll move them a little bit back at the very least. Like that. Probably is nicer. And then you move back. There we go. I think that's nicer actually. Pretty. I'll probably flesh out the waterfall. This one. So you can see that with the water that I'm adding, it's not just white for the highlight. I'm making it slightly yellow to match the moonlight. You know, more color theory. There we go. And then you. And then here. Yay. There we go. Ooh, falling leaves, true. Cut the bush off a bit, sure. Oh, oops. Where? Here. Maybe a little bit lower. Because I was planning to add like flowers and stuff on there. But I could add that after. Here. There. There you go. And then you add that touch of yellow on the fountain. There. Okay, here. And I wish I could put more, what's it called? Ooh, the red bush, where you move the tree selected. Oh, let me reread that. Red bush, when you move the tree, you selected the bush. Move the top off. I'm not sure I quite get it. Not sure I quite get it, Quinn. There you go. Okay. But maybe we could go over that later. There we go. Is there something here? Yeah, what layer is this? Oh well, I'm overthinking it. Okay, I'll add more shadows actually. Just saying you accidentally... Oh, selected something. Okay. Multiply. And I'll probably fix their expressions too, because they still have their expressions from when I didn't really care too much about that, because, you know, you're focusing on the outfits and not the characters. There you go. I think the fountain is fleshed out well enough. Okay. And then on you. There you go. Just a little bit highlights. Oh, this one is covered up, thankfully. Yay. Yeah, close enough. Oh my gosh, I just had a glimpse of my nails again. They're really nice. Okay. You merge. Oh, oops! I merged everything. Merge. There you go. Yeah, because I hate it when it's not what's it called? When you just kind of put a layer to color, but then you don't put the effort to describe the shape, the object. You just kind of airbrushed over it. And then you. Oh, and another thing I wanted to talk about is notice how I just use color pick, you know, to reuse the colors that are already made. At this point, you know, I use multiply to introduce colors and to not just multiply, but also glow dodge. I use those layers to introduce new colors and make them fit in, especially overlay as well. And at this point, you know, I feel like I have enough colors that I don't feel the need to introduce new ones. And yeah, there should be a point where you stop introducing them so that it doesn't become too overwhelming for you to work with and for you to look at. There you go. Then I have an idea actually. The 20-minute warning. Oh no. That's funny, Quinn. Do you do this for everybody? Oh, you know what? What am I doing? Where is the Iggy brush? You. Well, yeah, maybe not on the actual layer. Oh, oops. No, delete. You. Yeah, maybe I'll just leave. There we go. It's mostly for Josh. Yeah? I see, I see. Where? There. Josh always ends up overtime. Yeah, I don't blame him because I'm the same. Literally me. Okay. Okay, let me try this actually. What if I blurred it? Nah. Maybe... Yeah, I'll leave it be like this. 15 minutes, huh? I'll probably try to add some yellow onto here. There you go, at the very least. Ooh, snack check with everybody. I want to sneeze. I just... Sorry. Yeah, but earlier, before stream, I did eat brunch. I ate some corned beef. Classic. A little bit more. There we go. And then maybe I'll add some pink. Or maybe white. There you go. Right. Yeah, I don't have enough time to flesh out the flowers, so this is the best I can do. There we go. Yeah, corned beef. Corned beef and fried rice, egg. Classic Filipino breakfast. There you go. Yeah, look at that. I'm kind of happy with how this is turning out. There. And then, you know what? You merge. Just, I'll fix them up actually, because their hair... Actually, maybe... Yeah, I just realized, maybe... What, for example... You... Oops. There you go. I'll adjust it to actually fit the, what she's stepping on. There. And then... Other leg. Yeah. Okay. There we go. You. And here. Okay. Switch game flowers. Here. You. Then I guess you. I'll just do the classic. Just make the feet off screen. There you go. So I don't have to fix anything. Then I'll fix their hair. Let me see. Time is it? Okay, 10 minutes, huh? Trying to think of what else needs adjusting before I continue. I'll just merge them. Yeah, so far, people have questions. Actually, anything more on your mind? Because for me, I just kind of locked in to finish this artwork, pretty much. Let's see. What do you add? What do you? Probably add like a shadow actually on them as well. Multiply. Maybe not like this, but just as a placeholder. Oh wait, oops. There you go. There you go. And then the moon. Or let me see if it looks better. Kind of looks better without. Well, actually no. There. Just keep it like that. And then there we go. Guess like make it more subtle. And then the moon. They gotta flesh out the moon. Wonder how though. Yeah, and it's kind of refreshing to draw the moon cheese colored for once, because I usually make it blue in my artwork. I'm gonna do the classic moon textures with craters. Cheese moon. Oh. And you. There. It's a super... Oh, is it a super moon tonight? Wasn't there like a pink moon recently? I think like a few days ago they said there was. Pink, pink moon. There we go. Maybe I'll do this actually. Add multiply. This thing should be darker. There we go. There we go. And then probably make some buildings on the back. Make it feel more futuristic feeling. Some buildings or something. Like a castle. There. go. Yeah, I wanted to do like some sort of, I don't know, some sort of structure. I'll just keep it vague, I guess, since I don't really have time to flesh it out. Excuse me. You. Here. Trying to think if it looks better with or without. Or maybe nature would be better. Oh, 5 minutes. My gosh. Maybe it would look better with nature. Who knows? I guess I could add clouds too if I wanted to, but... Oh, where'd stars go? There we go. Oh, I drew on the star layer. Oh, man. God dang it. Let me erase these. There we go. That's some trees. Yeah, so pretty much, you know, I'll try to wrap up as I like draw. But that's pretty much how I set up my drawings. You know, like I have sometimes I start off with the character, right? In this scenario excuse me. In this scenario, I just had the characters and then I drew a background around them. And you could pretty much just pick whether you want the characters to be the focus or if you want the background to be more the main focus. That's where I always start, you know, like I always decide on what the focus will be, and then I kind of just build up to it, you know, try different ideas and try to see what works, what doesn't with thumbnails, and then I build off of that. Yeah, I think I like this a lot better actually. Blue trees. I think they're... That wrong layer mistake. It happens to the best of us. There we go. I'll probably take like 5 minutes extra. We'll see. Not that long. Yeah. I kind of like this because I already like it now. I'm just trying to think of how I would change things. Okay, so maybe, okay, I'll make a copy. Save. There, hide you. What is this? Okay, merge you. And then I'm trying to see which ones to merge. There. Okay, not you. Merge you. The moon, no. What is this? I can just probably delete that. The moon. And then this is the sky. There you go. So what I'll do now is you. I'll probably just do some last minute touches with lighting. Multiply. Like lower the bottom a little bit. I'll probably include the characters in here. Oh, oops. I see why now. What is this? Trying to think. probably just do this. Yeah. And then glow dodge. It'd be cool if one day you did a stream finishing. Oh, that'd be kind of fun. I did have a lot of thumbnails, honestly. Like, one I could think of. Okay, before I do end off, this is kind of a tangent. But one of the... What's it called? One of the thumbnails that I really liked, but we never ended up making, was this. When we were drawing backgrounds. But we ended up picking this one. The observatory. But, low-key, I really like this one. And I really like this one. So I'm really surprised that this one is the 1.1. 1.1. Yeah, gazebo. Maybe someday. We'll see. Glow dodge. Okay, maybe deeper. There you go. There. I'll make the water brighter. There you go. Then where is multiply? Pick up color. Yeah. What's the next streams? Well, the next stream that's coming up, people already know about it. It's the drawing your OCs, so that'll be fun. And it's with Gonzalo. It's so cool. It's gonna be it's gonna be so fun collabing with him. But I cannot spoil. I cannot spoil the streams. Even though I know what the streams are until like the end of the year, pretty much. Of course I know. We planned them. There you go. And then... Okay, maybe this is a little bit too bright. What time is it? Okay, 5 extra minutes for me to just take no more, no less. Okay, what is this? Let me erase. Ah! Oh no. There's like a little line I gotta fix here. Merge. Or actually, is it obvious? Okay, it's not obvious one. Okay, never mind. There we go, I just need to erase that. There we go. And then hue. Actually, excuse me. You, I will glow dodge you, blue. And then, or you, slightly blue. Maybe deeper. Yeah, deeper, like that. And then you. Oh, hello. Welcome. You're just... Yeah, Maddie's World. You just came in just in time for me to add the finishing touches, pretty much. Yeah. Let's see. Maybe I'll add a little bit of flowers, like I mentioned. Here. There we go. Yeah, I guess this is the best I got. Yeah, so what's it about? To show you like the steps, we start off with these two characters because I wanted to finish an old stream artwork, you know, like give them more more background, maybe more excuse me, more context. And then we ended up with these thumbnails right here. And this one ended up winning, the garden. And then we just we just kind of fleshed it out. So from this one and then there. Here's like a comparison, by the way, after lighting. So there you go. Brighten it up a little. And then merge you. And then let me see if it looks better. 1 second. Yeah, it looks kind of better. There you go. Use the tone curve. Yeah, that's it. That's all the time I got. So this is... Ooh, hey, I need to go. Okay, Scream. And it's just in time, because I was just about to wrap up. So again, thanks everybody for coming in for the stream and giving this old artwork a new coat of paint, pretty much. Sorry, I'm starting to feel a little bit more sick now. My throat's acting up. But yeah, hopefully everybody had fun and look forward to next week's stream. Where... Oh, big stretch. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Look forward to next week's stream. It's gonna be fun. And again, we're not just a YouTube channel, we're also a school of illustration. So check out the website right next to me if you want to do classes with me, with Jesse, with Josh, with Faye, with Arunia. We have some talented instructors to help you out in your art journey. And if you want to support us, you could become a YouTube member or a patron to help support us, and you get perks like critiques, and we get critiques from us and some class discounts, some class what's it called, class passes, so you could take some with us and improve your art even more. And if you don't want to do that, just watching our streams is support enough, and we really appreciate everybody who takes the time to watch our streams and hang out. We really appreciate you. It goes a long way to support the channel. But other than that, I've been Iggy, and I hope everybody had fun. Alright, see you. Bye bye. Bye bye everyone.